All right, everyone, please keep yourself muted until I call your manager, okay?
Hello?
Hello, please keep yourself muted until I call your manager. Just hold tight, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no laying down or lounging, no smoking. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that your face may be seen on screen. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Ms. White?
Yes, ma'am?
All right, I'm gonna call your matter first. Sandy, you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
I know you are. I'm asking if my court reporter is ready.
My phone is bad. I got a grandmama phone. I'm doing the best I can, ma'am. Okay.
No, it's okay, Ms. White. I'm just requesting. I have to have these matters recorded, and so my court reporter, she's having some technical difficulties. So I was just asking. You don't have to apologize anymore. I know it's difficult, and that this new technology can be a little tricky sometimes. So it's no worries, okay?
Okay.
Hold tight. Gotta wait for her to sign back on.
Judge, I just want to let you know, Ms. Nance to send over the documents for Terrence Washington. So this is thank you.
All right, everybody, just hold tight. My court reporter is having a little technical difficulties, but she's gonna sign on in a moment. So everybody just hold tight, please. Can you hear us, Miss Sandy? Okay.
I can hear you. I can hear your voice, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. White, I got you. I'm calling your case now. Now calling the matter of the people versus Florine White. This is ticket number 733-880, one count disregard red signal. Also calling ticket number 733-881, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good afternoon, Judge. May it please the court, Janecki Nance, P 68686, appearing on behalf of Ms. White. Ms. White, state your
Yes,
name for the
ma'am.
record, please.
What'd you say, what'd you say, ma'am?
Say your name, please.
My name is Florine White, Florien,
Judge, today's the date.
W-H-I-T-E.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment and hearing. We waive formal reading of the charges, stand mute, absent or not guilty plea be entered.
At this
Yes,
time,
I'm
to enter, Ms. White, you have to
Yes.
calm down. Now, I know it's very difficult because you can't see any of the proceedings that's going on, but you keep interrupting everybody while they're talking. And so I have a court reporter who's trying to take all of this, and every time someone says something, you're saying something new. Just hold tight, Ms. White. I'm gonna tell you when it's time for you to talk, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf, Ms. Nance. How is she
Thank you.
proceeding forward?
Judge, my understanding is there's a recommendation that she plead guilty to the civil infraction. It will be reduced to a blockading traffic. She'd like to tender a plea of responsible, and we will stipulate to the ticket for the factual basis.
All right, is that right, Ms. White? You want to take advantage of that offer today?
You know, I'm trying to hear you. You want me to do what today?
Ms. White, there's been a recommendation that in exchange for pleading to an amended charge called blockading, which is a plea of responsible that carries a
Can you
civil
say that again
infraction
for me,
fine
please?
for the ticket of disregarding a red signal, that the other count, the operating an unregistered or untitled vehicle, will be dismissed. The attorney has simply said, do you want to take advantage of that today?
Yes.
Okay, that's all she said in this last one. So I'm going to read from the ticket to establish what's called a factual basis. This is just because I have to have this on the record saying that this is what happened. You don't have to say anything, and I'm going to impose the accompanying fine that goes with it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So on the date of October the 20th of 2021, in the area of Mount Elliott and Mack Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. White was driving a Volkswagen vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Nance?
I didn't
Satisfied,
block
Judge.
traffic, but, oh, Lord.
Miss White, what you
Yes,
really did was you disregarded a red signal, okay? But that carries points with it that go onto your license. Do you want the points on your license?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm doing something called blockading, which is better. No points, doesn't obstruct, and would allow nothing to happen to your license at this point in time. So I know, although we did what's called a factual, what is it called?
Factual basis.
Factual basis, but we did it on another count that you have. We kind of lowered the charge. That's all that happened, okay, Ms. White?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, all right, so that way it doesn't affect you. They just did something nice, so it wouldn't affect you at all.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so the court is going to dismiss ticket number 733-881. I'm going to enter a plea to the amended charge of responsible for blockade. Now, the accompanying fine with that is $175. It's usually due in 14 days, ma'am. Is that gonna be enough time for you to pay that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna have it due no later than March the 14th of 2022, okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you run into trouble paying that, please call the court so that we can give you additional time so you don't get any additional costs and fines, okay, Ms. White?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes.
All right, you are very welcome, okay? If there's nothing
Okay.
further, that concludes this hearing and you can hang up, okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, and thanks to court.
You are very welcome. You have a good day, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can you put us on mute for a second, Your Honor?
Judge, I was just wondering, oh, you're on mute, okay.
Ms. Williamson, what seems to be the concern? You okay?
I think I'm all finished here, ma'am. It's Maureen White.
Yes, ma'am. You can sign off, Ms. White.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ms. Williamson, what's going on?
I do a lot of pain and I've been in pain for the last couple of days. That's all.
Okay, all right. Let's do your matter so we can get you off, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shantae Williamson. This is ticket number 739717. Count 1, disregard a red signal. Count 2, fail to produce evidence of insurance. Also calling ticket number 739718. One count, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge, this is Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Miss Williamson, but I don't
Speak to
know
me. She
that
didn't speak to me yet.
I don't know that I even spoke to her to even.
No, she didn't.
She probably did because she was going in and out of the breakout rooms. Okay.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, I didn't.
All right,
And Judge, where's Miss Williamson? Where's Miss Williamson on the docket? Who's she under?
Nicholas Douglas.
She's on the second page. She is 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom.
Oh, okay. No, Judge, I didn't even speak with her.
Right.
Okay, she was going in and out of the breakout room, so you may have missed her. So we'll skip over her for a moment and I'll go on to somebody else.
Thank you, Judge.
Joseph Yusuf.
Yes, Judge, ready.
Okay, Mr. Yusuf. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Yusuf. This is case number 214153111. One count, leave scene of accident, property damage. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Yusuf.
Yes.
Mr. Yusuf.
Go ahead, Ms. Nance.
Mr. Yusuf, state your name for the record.
Joseph Yusuf.
Judge, today is the date and time set for an arraignment regarding his matter. We will waive formal reading, stand mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
I'm sorry, Judge, at this time, I'm going to ask the court to continue his not guilty plea. Schedule this matter for a bench trial, but we will need an Arabic interpreter.
Okay, all right. Mr. Williams, will you raise your right hand for me? Yusuf, I'm sorry, Mr. Yusuf, will you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, put your hand down. Mr. Yusuf, you had the opportunity or the chance to speak with Ms. Nance today, is that correct?
Yes.
And she's telling me that you want to have a bench trial. And that's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. That means I will listen to all the evidence and look at the law, and based on that, would decide. Is that how you want to proceed, sir?
Yes.
Okay. You need a translator as well, Mr. Yusuf?
Yes, he's next to me.
Okay. Is there a certain dialect of Arabic, or is it, if I just ask for an Arabic interpreter, is that fine?
That's what they've advised me, Judge.
Okay, all right. So the court is going to set this for a bench trial on the date of June the 6th. June 6th, 9 a.m. That's in the morning. It's via Zoom. The same way you came on today, you're going to come on the 6th of June at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. I will have an Arabic interpreter for this hearing, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. If there's nothing further, we'll see you back June 6th, 2022, okay. 9 a.m. All right, thank you, Mr. Yusuf. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Mark Wiggins. Unmute yourself for me, sir. There you go. Unmute.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Mark Wiggins. This is ticket number P1232701. Count 1, violation of the basic speed law and or drove in an unsafe manner. Count 2, manner. Count 2, registration and or plate violation. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket number P 1196406. 1 count driver's license expired. 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P 1232703. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper license. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number 719149. 1 count or count 1 expired license. Count 2 unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3 no insurance. Ticket number SP 123900021. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. And ticket number SP 123900022. 1 count driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janecki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Wiggins. Mr. Wiggins, please state your name for the record.
Mark Wiggins.
Judge, today is the date and time set for arraignments regarding all and hearings regarding all his matters. At this time, we waive formal reading, stand mute to the charges, and ask that a not guilty plea be in.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Judge, Mr. Wiggins was able to provide valid documentation if everything is associated with the Yukon SLT. I was able to provide that documentation to Mr. Gillis. So, Judge, my understanding is if the case was for the Yukon SLT, he does have current valid documentation, and we'd be asking for a dismissal based on compliance.
Yeah, I said we would dismiss the one for the regular documentation, but there was meeting too. Yeah, so that, we keep that.
All right, so he said he understood on the rest of the things, it's just a blockading ticket that, that violation of basic speed law that was reduced to blockading. Does he understand that?
Mr. Wiggins, do you understand that?
Yes.
Would you like to accept that where it's a 0-point violation?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. We will stipulate to the fact, the face of the ticket for the factual basis.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Wiggins, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And she informed you that I'll be reading from a ticket today to establish a factual basis. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
On the date of reading from ticket P 1232701, that on the date of August the 3rd of 2021 in the area of Van Dyke and Gratiot in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wiggins was driving a GMC vehicle in that area and did block traffic. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Judge.
There's stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right, thank you. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading and dismiss the remaining 2 counts on that ticket, as well as the remaining tickets called on this record today because of compliance with providing documentation. Mr. Wiggins, on this ticket, there is a cost associated with an amount of $175. Civil infractions are usually due 14 days from today. Is that going to be enough time for you to pay it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm gonna have that $175 due no later than March 14th, 2022. Like they said, this is a no point violation, doesn't put on anything. Make sure you keep everything up to date so that you don't get tickets like this in the future, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate
All
that.
right,
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Robert Ward?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not calling the matter of the people versus Robert Ward. This is you ticket 619-73021. 1 count of receiving and admitting.
I'm sorry, Judge, what car, you
Now,
said,
hold on. When I said what it was on the top of the ticket, I don't believe that's what it is. Sometimes they don't write the right words on it. Accosting and solicitation, that's what it is. Appearances for the
Jeanette-
records, for the council, please.
Jeanette Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Ward. Mr. Ward, please state your name for the record.
Robert Ward.
Judge, today is the date and time set for an arraignment regarding the matter. We waive formal reading, stand mute to the charge. We ask that a not guilty plea be entered on his behalf.
Time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. How are we proceeding?
At this time, Judge, we are asking that the court schedule this matter for a bench trial. I've spoken with my client regarding his right to a jury trial where 7 people will have to listen to the facts associated with the case, but 6 will make a determination of whether or not he is guilty or not guilty. It is my understanding he would like to waive his right to a jury trial and have this matter scheduled for a bench trial. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
If so, Mr. Ward, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Ward, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. Is that how you want to proceed, sir?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 6th, 2022. That is gonna be at 9 a.m. So in the morning time instead of the afternoon. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. It is gonna be a Zoom bench trial, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in that date and time, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Candace White,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you move your phone a little bit down? Are you able to? There you go, Miss White. Thank you.
Okay, why I don't have you no more?
I don't know, Miss White. Can you hear me okay, though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's fine, as long as you can hear me. I can see your face, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Candace White. This is ticket number SP 12824081. One count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2 of that same ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jeanette Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. White. Ms. White, please state your name for the record.
Candace White.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment. We waive formal reading, stand mute, and ask that you enter a not guilty plea.
At this time, the court will enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Judge, we're asking the court to continue her not guilty plea and schedule this matter for a bench trial. We've discussed her right to a jury trial where 7 people would have to listen to the facts associated with the case, but 6 will make a determination of whether or not she was guilty or not guilty. It is my understanding that she would like to have a bench trial as opposed to a jury trial. Is that correct, Ms. White?
Yes, it is.
Okay, could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear? Yes, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Miss White, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. I will hear the evidence and all of the information provided to me from the witness stand as well as yourself, and based on that, make a decision based in the law. You understand that, Ms. White?
Yes, I do.
All right, so I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 7th, 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. It is going to be Zoom, so Ms. White, the same way you zoomed in today, you're gonna zoom in that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Bond is set at $0 personal. I'll see you June 7th.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Ms. Walker.
Yes, I tried to reschedule because I'm within 90 days of my job and I have to be there at like 4 o'clock and I work for MGM and you cannot be not 1 minute late. And when I spoke with the attorney, she said I will be out of here in time and slash my phone is like on like 10%. But she was saying that I was gonna be heard kind of fast so I can get to work on time.
I'm sorry, you can reschedule if you need to. What days do you work,
I-
ma'am?
See, I'm part-time, so it'd be different days. I don't know. Well, it just, every week is different. So that's when I got my schedule from last week. I tried to call and reschedule, but the person told me, well, it's a misdemeanor, you can't reschedule, and it's a Zoom meeting and this and that. It said all these things, so I didn't reschedule. And I'm letting them know I had to be to work by 4 p.m. Like 1:30 was kind of pushing it towards me have to be to work. And I'm like now hoping that I make it on
Work in the
time.
afternoons, Ms. Walker?
Yes, my schedule is 4 to 12 every time.
Okay, here we're gonna go. We're gonna call your case real quick. I'm gonna get you a new date in the morning.
Okay,
Now calling
thank
the
you.
matter of the people versus Deanna. Oh. Is that it, Walker? Ticket number
Yes,
P1283103. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Walker. Ms. Walker, state your name for the record.
Danae Walker.
Judge, today's date and time set for an arraignment. We waive formal reading, stand mute, ask the court to enter a not guilty plea.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. It's come to my attention that she needs another date in the morning, so I'm going to set this matter for. You want to come back sooner? You want to come back later, Ms. Walker?
Sooner, it doesn't, soon, just long as it's an AM hours, that'll work better.
Okay. About a week from now, I can do it on March the 7th.
That will work.
At 8:30 a.m., okay? I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, and we'll see you then, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
All
Bye.
right, thank you. Bye-bye. Mr. Ware, Michael Ware?
Yes.
All right, I'm calling your matter next. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Ware. This is ticket number 7398818. One count failed to stop for a stop sign. One count no vehicle registration in possession. One count failed to produce evidence of insurance. Also calling ticket number 385368. One count operator's license, uninsured motor vehicle. Ticket number 7398819. One count no operator's license on person. Ticket number X3654836868. One count no operator's license, multiple operators license on person. And ticket number P960405. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Repeat offender. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Ware. Mr. Ware, would you please state your name for the record?
Michael Ware.
Judge, today's the date and time set for arraignment and hearing on all his matters. We'll waive formal reading and stand mute as the court enter a not guilty and not responsible plea on each.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Judge, we were able to provide a new driver's license that was issued by the Secretary of State. My understanding from Mr. Gillis is those matters would be dismissed as related to the ticket number 2173988181, the failure to stop at a stop sign. That count would be amended to a blockading traffic, and we would stipulate to the face of the ticket as the factual basis for that count, Judge.
All right. Okay. Mr. Ware, is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
All right, sometimes I think I forgot to swear in the person. I don't have to, but please are responsible. But Mr. Ware, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You had an opportunity to speak with your attorney in private today about your case and about your rights. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to enter a plea of responsible at this time, reading from the ticket that on the day of October the 15th, 2021, in the area of DeQuinder and Victor Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Ware was driving a Chevy vehicle and did block traffic by failing to stop for a stop sign. Satisfied, Attorney Ned?
Satisfied, Judge.
There's stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading and dismiss all the remaining counts on this record today. And the blockading ticket was 739818, count 1. That will be amended. Mr. Ware, the fine for that is $175. How long it take? Civil
I'll pay
infractions are due in 14 days. How long
I'll
will
pay
it
it
take?
tomorrow.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you the 14 days just in case. I'm gonna make it due no later than March 14th, 2022. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay, thank you.
Did you have something else to say, Mr. Ware?
No.
Okay, I thought you were asking a question. It's okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Chor Will?
It's Corey.
Corey. Oh, sorry.
I'm good.
I've seen Corey spelled like that.
Yeah, it's one of a kind.
It is very much so. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Corey Willis. This is ticket number P1238255. Count 1, tinted windows, front driver, passenger, more than 4 inches. Expired plate, count 2. And count 3 is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Willis. Mr. Willis, would you please state your name for the record?
Corey Willis.
Judge, today is the date and time set for an arraignment and hearing regarding his matters. At this time, we waive formal reading, stand mute, ask the court to enter a not guilty and not responsible plea on these.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf and not responsible on the other two. How are we plead, or how are we moving forward in this?
Judge, at this particular time, we are going to ask the court to continue the not guilty plea and schedule these matters for bench trial. Judge, he does understand he have a right to a jury trial where 7 people would listen to the facts associated with the case and 6 would make a determination of whether or not he was guilty or not, or he has a right to a bench trial. At this time, it's my understanding he has chosen a bench trial. Is that correct, Mr. Willis?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, so at this time, Mr. Willis, will you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private. That would have been Ms. Nance about your case and about your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
And she's informing me you want to have a bench trial. Is that right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to schedule this for a bench trial on the date of June the 7th. June the 7th, 2022. It's going to be at 9 a.m. So it's going to be in the morning instead, but via Zoom. Okay, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on the 7th of June. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And if there's nothing further, I'll see you back that date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
All right. Mr. Washington, Terrence Washington, please press *6 on your phone. *6, sir. Terrence Washington, *6 on your phone.
Can you hear me?
I can, thank you. Now,
I had the Zoom going, but I lost it.
okay. Well, from here. Now calling the matter of the people versus Terrence Washington. This is ticket SP 1264291. 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1264292. 1 count, expired plates. Also calling ticket number SP 1264293. 1 count, equipment violation, improper or unauthorized equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, would you please state your name for the record?
Terrence Washington.
Judge, today is the date and time set for arraignment and hearing regarding his matters. At this time, we waive formal reading, stand mute. We'd ask that a not guilty and a not responsible plea be entered on his behalf.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we
Thank-
proceeding?
Judge, I do believe there's a recommendation for dismissal regarding this matter.
And there is, I do have a recommendation for dismissal in this matter. So the court is going to dismiss this matter at this time. These matters at this time. The equipment
Thank you, Judge.
violation, is that a part of it? Did you get that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hold on, Mr. Washington.
Mr. Washington, did you get that equipment fixed? What type of equipment was it?
Judge, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Washington.
No, you can go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please go ahead, Mr. Washington.
I had a tinted window in my front because I had surgery on my, I had to get cataracts out my left eye, and I had surgery on my left eye. And that's why I had my windows tinted all the way around. But I do got the insurance and the registration's full coverage insurance on my vehicle. And my tags, everything is updated.
Okay, did you get a prescription for that tint on your windows?
No, I'm getting that taken off. I'm getting the prescription, the windows taken off.
Can you all please work with my client? He's working here. He trying.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's for a future date. Yeah, that's fine. You can dismiss it, just ask that he.
Sir, now they're gonna do you a big favor today. They're gonna dismiss this tinted windows. But I promise, Mr.
Thank you.
Washington, if you come back and you have this same ticket for the tinted windows, I'm going to remember you, Mr. Washington. And I'm gonna make sure that they don't dismiss it the next time, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're so very welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day. Get that tint taken care of, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sunglasses would have been cheaper.
Lachey, is that how you pronounce your name? Wilkins, Miss Wilkins, Watkins? First person?
Leisha Watkins?
It is Lachey Watkins?
No, it's Leisha Watkins.
Leisha, thank you, Leisha.
Leasha.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Leisha Watkins. This is U ticket 594-35621. This is one count. False information or ID to police officers. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Watkins. Ms. Watkins, please state your name for the record.
Leisha Watkins.
Judge, today's the date and time set for an arraignment. We waive formal reading of the charge and stand mute. We ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on her behalf.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we
Judge,
proceeding?
I've spoken with Ms. Watkins regarding this matter. Judge, at this time, we're going to ask the court to continue her not guilty plea and schedule this matter for a bench trial. We've discussed her right to have a jury where 7 people would listen to the facts associated with the case, but 6 would make a determination of whether or not she was guilty or not guilty, or the court would hear the facts associated with the case and make that determination. It is my understanding, after speaking with Ms. Watkins, that she's choosing to have a bench trial. Is that correct, Ms. Watkins?
Yes, ma'am. May I say something too?
It depends. Are you going to try to discuss the case, ma'am?
No, I'm no longer messing with the person that I had trouble.
No, Miss Watkins, no, you can't discuss that part, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's okay.
All right. Ms. Watkins, you want to do a bench trial in this matter?
I'm sorry.
Ms. Watkins, you want to do a bench trial in this matter?
Yes.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Watkins, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And she's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to proceed?
I didn't understand what you say.
I said, she's letting me know that you want to have a bench trial. Bench trial is when the judge sits and they hear all of the evidence. That will be all of the information presented by the witnesses, any witnesses that you have, and then I apply the law and render a decision or give a decision on what I believe the outcome should be. Is that how you want to move forward with this case at this time?
Yes.
All right. So I want to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 7th, 2022. I'm going to make that at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And if there's nothing else, that concludes this hearing, okay?
And my court day is June 7th. I didn't get the time. I'm sorry.
9 a.m.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank the
You're welcome.
court.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Now, Ms. Williamson, I'm going to put you back in the breakout room with Ms. Nance so that you can be able to talk about these matters. I'm going to put you both in room number 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So I ask you to go to room number 1. Go to room number 1, please. Oh, no, not 2, 1. Can you join 1 or no?
It went to 10, then it redirected. I don't know what to do. I'm just waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on 2, because I know this is not your forte. Did I ask
Join.
you to join 2? Join 2.
Judge, did you get my chat?
Yeah, but you know, I was blind.
Did you get my chat?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I didn't want to say anything while we're on the record, but I thought that's the word you were looking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly. Thank you. And I was like, what is it called?
Yeah.
Judge, is Mr. Gillis still in the courtroom?
He is.
Oh, Mr. Gillis, did you get my text?
Yeah, so that's fine. We can do that.
Okay, thank you. And I think we can resolve this matter.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, if we can bring Ms. Williamson out of the breakout room, we are ready to proceed.
All right.
Judge, I was trying to write it up, but it looks like one of the
There you go.
Miss Nance.
Yes.
On Miss Williamson, did she specifically want a failure to display, or is improper plates
So
okay?
if you read, are you meaning to reduce it to an from a driving while license not valid to an improper plate?
Correct.
We can do that. We can do that. Miss Williamson.
Yes.
Let me Judge, when we take this factual basis, can we take the factual basis specifically to what she's charged to, and then the court just reduces it?
Absolutely.
Okay, Miss Williamson, just so you understand, because we're not trying to affect your driving, the ability for it to be viewed on your driving license record. You're going to plead as what we talked about to the driving while license not valid, but they're going to reduce it to an improper plate so it won't be on your driving record like that. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Judge, we're ready. Yes, that's fine, Mr. Gillis. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. It's called a legal fiction. Thank you, Miss Anna. You ready?
I'm muted. I said, you could have kept that. That was yours. That was for you. You didn't, that was your glory.
I appreciate it. No, thank you. All right, now calling the matter of people versus Shanae?
Shantae?
Shantae.
Yes.
Shantae Williamson. This is ticket number 739-717. Count 1, disregard red signal. Count 2, fail to produce evidence of insurance. Also calling ticket number 739-718. 1 count of no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Williamson. Ms. Williamson, would you please state your name for the record?
Shantae Renee Williamson.
Judge, today's the date and time set for arraignment and hearing regarding her matters. At this time, we waive formal readings, stand mute. We ask the court to enter a not guilty and not responsible plea as it relates to the charges.
At this time, the court will enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf and not responsible on the other charges. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Judge. At this time, there's a recommendation for her to enter a plea of guilty to the license, the no operator's license on person, and it would be reduced to an improper plate. The other two counts would be dismissed. And she'd like to.
Did you say something, Your Honor?
No, I thought Ms. Nance was saying something.
I was. That's okay. And Judge, she is my understanding from Ms. Williamson that she would like to take advantage of that offer. Is that correct, Ms. Williamson?
Yes, it is. Ms. Nash.
Thank you. Ms. Williamson, will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Williamson, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Ms. Nance in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 12th of 2021. Were you in the area of East Auto Drive and Mound Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were in that area, were you driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you not have your operator's license on you when you were stopped by the police?
I didn't have them on me, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Judge.
Okay, and the court is satisfied as well. The other two counts are civil infractions, so the court will dismiss those. I'm going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plate. As your attorney explained to you, this is just a way for us to give you something better to reflect, not reflect on your license, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Ms. Williamson, are you currently employed or have a source of income, ma'am?
I have my Social Security and my disability.
If I assess a fine in this matter in the amount of $200, how long would that take you to pay?
I could go without eating. I could pay it tomorrow.
But I don't want you to go without eating.
I just say that that's a figure of speech because you know you gotta pay, you gotta make it. I go to the food pantry, Your Honor.
Okay, if I give you 30 days, I can give you a little bit of time. That's why I'm gonna give you 30 or 60 days. So I don't want you to go without food for a ticket.
But because I still gotta I pay the tickets, then I can pay the reinstatement, right?
That's right, ma'am.
All right. Give me that time and I'll try to do it fast.
Okay. You want a month or you want 2 months, ma'am? How long?
You can give me 2 months because I think I got a possibility of a new place.
Oh, look at that smile on your face. Okay. All right, ma'am. You know what, Ms. Williamson? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna waive your costs and fees today, okay?
Oh.
You just have to pay your reinstatement, okay? So you just gotta pay that 45, okay? But I can't do anything about that.
How much is it?
I think it's $45 because I think you only have one. Because it's just based off these, right? Right. All right. It looks like you might only have one. I'm gonna check real quick.
Okay.
You need this file. Yeah. Give me 1 second, Ms. Williamson.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine. Your Honor, may I say something?
1 second, ma'am. Just 1 second. It's okay. All right, Ms. Williamson, it's your wonderful lucky day. You don't even have any reinstatement fees.
I don't? Wow. Well, I can't sing, but I want you to listen to Ashanti. It says, I just want to say thank you. It's a beautiful song, and it has a lot of meaning in it for me and you today. Thank you.
You are
From the
so
bottom of
welcome,
my
Ms. Williamson. I know, I can tell you're really grateful, okay? Good luck to you, okay, ma'am?
Thank you. I need it. Thank you.
I can
Thank you.
tell. I can always get a little vibe when somebody just needs
Hey,
a break.
if I give you the street, you'll know what I'm talking about. Kenneth Conant, where the boy got killed across the hall.
Oh,
Him and his
Lord.
girlfriend. And they just made a video. They were just going to get up out of the young man.
I know.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You've saved my life again. Again.
All right. I wish you good luck, okay?
You've given it to me. You've given me everything. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ms. Williamson.
Do I hang up?
Yeah, you can
I
hang up, man, okay?
I gotta do a happy dance. Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're welcome. Have a good day. All right, we can go off YouTube.